We're back in the spooky ruins. Oh, I need to click on these, and then can I use the... No, that's just the multiplayer summoning. Okay. Oh! Oh, that was a surprise, huh? I don't need the multiplayer teamwork items, man. I don't need that. I'm sorry. Ah! I see the ladder. Oh, I gotta press a button to climb it. Need to get a summoning bell. Okay. They're going to be slowly running back towards me, but they'll probably die to the fire if they're running back around, right? Oh, these aren't the big scary enemies. Just you wait until Gargoyle 2 drops. Gargoyle 2! Summoning bell, you can use ashes to summon spirits. Summoning can use FP. You only have one spirit, you cannot summon spirits through a multiplayer. Okay, so these are like summons more in like a Final Fantasy sense. That's crazy. I don't know what to do about that, Ori. It is more than it's set to be. For sure. Are there any good adverts in this rotation right now, at least? Oh, could I not even open that door that I was ignoring for no real reason? That's really funny, if true. Yeah, I couldn't. I really had no reason to be ignoring this door. Okay, what's a boss? But you know what? What was a little scraped knees never hurt? I have no idea why, like... Oh, a bigger gargoyle, huh? Oh, and then they're burying themselves in the... Whoa! In the roots of the tree. Like, literally the roots. Okay, he has, like, very strange tells because it's a statue. I need to rebind the button that lets you switch to one-handed because it doesn't work, which is fucked up. There we go. Literally, I've been pressing the button combination that entire time. It doesn't work very well. I did predict Gargoyle 2! You're actually right, I did. I did predict this. Gargoyle 2! There we go. Well, going in with my sword in the mode I actually wanted for the boss will help a lot. Have I talked to this guy before? Yeah, he wants to go to the tree. I don't know what's up with Ghosty Goose. Okay, well this is a really easy run back. This is a really nice, easy tutorial run back. I'm not complaining. The one thing that can annoy me about games like this is when the run back stops being fun. Okay, Okay, I need to not panic roll. That's a big mission, obviously. Okay, he can spin, he can spin, he can spin, he can laugh, he can spin and sing. He can spin and do anything. Thank you for subscribing to John Elden's Elden Trivia. Did you know? Gargoyle 2, everyone's favorite boss. You know a funny thing? I actually like fighting bosses in Dark Souls games. It's kind of the rest I don't care about. You know what I mean? Every now and again, someone's like makes an indie game that's like Dark Souls, but only the bosses, and I kind of fuck with that. Okay, I'm already out of healing. Oh, yes, the French champ. That's bullshit that I can do that, by the way. Why can I do that? Okay, that's huge, Techers. Why can I do that? Why can I do that? Why can I do that? That's huge. That's huge bullshit. Now we're in it. Who's my Elden man? It's kind of if Val was John Guna. We've been calling him Old Man Guna. I never would have invented a name. I missed it. I'm fighting a Gargoyle 2. Oh, turns out this game has just iframes in the dodge, it seems. Or at least iframe, at least the hitbox on its like fire spit is so narrow, you can dodge back and forth. I don't really like games with iframes. They feel really unfair. I don't really like using them. You have iframes on roll. Okay. I'm gonna try not to abuse that fact, I guess. I might be the only gamer in the world who has that opinion, by the way. I'm so glad I played a bit of Dark Souls 3 before trying Elden Ring, because I used this weapon. I used this weapon in it and I was loving it. But you know why I stopped playing Dark Souls 3? Because it doesn't have cloud saves on the Steam Deck. Wow! You really hit me with that, huh? It's basically one of those lucky poor cats. There are boss moves that punish iframes. At that point, just don't have the iframes. You know? I can't help but question that choice. But Andy Dark Souls, who loves Dark Souls, they need their iframes. They eat that iframe milkshake. They eat it up. Oh no, I've instantly regressed to my era of streaming Dark Souls and being a grumpy fella. Instantly. Day one. Hey Ma, there's a weird cat outside! Oh yeah, at some point we'll have to see what the Elon Musk build was that everyone made fun of him on before. I know he also did that in Diablo, where he played like a really fucked up Diablo build as well. This heal does no healing, by the way. It heals one of his attacks, so it's not really worth it. Because we're basically taking a hit whenever we're healing a hit. That's definitely doable. Can you... I mean, he just slowly loomed at me, man. Slowly loomed. Loom me slowly, loom slowly, loom slowly. It's fine. I gotta get used to all the funky flow and the shway. But I did think it would be a really funny bit to have secretly played Elden Ring a bunch of times and then come here and be like, oh, it's my first Elden Ring stream. Don't be too harsh on me. I'm not even sure I would like Elden Ring, and then just be a god at it. Okay, that worked once, but now never again. And now I can't dodge a single thing. At least he's doing these moves, which I was going to say are easier to dodge, but he just sometimes does them instantly. Okay, 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 I see what's going up. You were easier the first couple of times I fought you. They added a little something, added a little spice, a little cinnamon, a little seasoning. The other thing I can do is put my helmet on. Basically, one of my main strategies when that just doesn't dodge the way I thought it dodged all this time. Okay, I mean that's good to know, I guess. Huge wind up on the dodge button that time. Okay. His attacks have very strange timings, which I think is the point. Using a new move. No, it's old move, but better. That's like Warhammer Flamers, by the way. Totally how a Warhammer Flamer would work. Don't get cocky, kid! Don't get cocky. Don't get penisy. A lot of bosses have weird timings for veteran Dark Souls players. I feel like that's probably not good, but okay. Touched it. Okay, that's great. I don't super care about the ashes, though. Oh, was this all just for ashes? How much of this game's content is just for, summonables? That I can't even use yet. Okay. It was a good experience. He says, through gritted teeth. Oh, man. I think I'm just not the kind of person who relaxes when playing a game like this, you know? Some people do. Some people are like, they have like, just that's like their vibe. Knowledge. For me, I think I'm not that guy. When do I get a horse, by the way? Is the horse like hidden behind going to some secret route? I mean, honestly, there's a big incentive to just going the way the game probably like the Grace is pointing us right now. You know what I mean? There's probably a huge incentive to just go the way the Grace is pointing us. So go back there, and then see where the Grace is pointing us there. And then get, like, the sort of starter content going, and then kind of go back and explore. I think that's a good thing to do. I love games where you can just run up on a horse and attack it. For whatever reason. Yeah, next bonfire will also probably give me a, the ability to level up too, which would be nice. So you recommended buying stuff from this guy.
Wait, well, you're back.
No, I didn't die. Crafting. Okay. Leveling up is DLC? I wouldn't fucking put it past them. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'll say. I'll say that out loud for free. I wouldn't put it past them. No, FromSoft is actually really, really nice about how their DLC is set up. All their DLC is genuinely really good content. I actually don't dislike FromSoft as a company, by the way. I think that's one of the things that kind of like annoys me about having trouble enjoying Dark Souls sometimes, is that FromSoft is definitely by no means the worst company out there when it comes to gaming. This is really pretty too, by the way. I love the era we're in, where in a lot of open world games they've added like really just interesting twists on forests. If I can get the kit. I got the kits. Or I got the recipes. Is the kit not a recipe? Recipe not a kit? Are they two arbitrarily different things? Okay. I need to get the crafting kit so I can use more throwables. That's also a thing. You know what Dark Souls games don't have? Tinkerer builds. You know what I used in Silksong? Tinkerer build. Oh, they just don't let you craft until you've pressed that button. Okay. So all the crafting is like cooked. Feed to torrent to restore HP. So this is a guide. Fire damage, robustness, robusta beans. Okay, none of them seem very useful right now. But you know there's John Dark Souls has played the whole game without crafting by accident. Because it's arbitrarily over there. Alright, let's actually follow the waypoint of they've given us a little path through a cute little forest, and we should be able to get to the next thing. I'm liking the world a lot so far. I'm also not a big fan of how backstags work in these games. Kukri. But I'm willing to have my mind changed. Sometimes you don't vibe with the start of a game, and then you get more into the actual game, and it's a lot better. I was like that with Metroid Dread. Was I think the biggest case of that in a while. What's whistling at me? Oh, fuck. Okay. He really was. Really was. Oh. I love dung beetles. Blanch to floss to match their types. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cute. I guess that's cute for, like, really long explorations. My strategy is overwhelming offense. Okay, this doesn't look like the site of the next grace, but it might be. I don't see one in there, though. It's so funny playing so much Assassin's Creed Valhalla and playing this, because there's so much shared DNA, which is really funny to say for an Assassin's Creed game. Which I don't think is a bad thing. I like that games are, you know, one of the benefits of games as a medium as opposed to, say, like, movies is second smithing stones means we can upgrade the sword. You know, there is that kind of shared developer to developer thing. There's actually a thing in game dev where sometimes your directors will play a game and they'll go, okay, well, we need to add this mechanic from that game into our game, and sometimes it's way late in development. It's like a universal thing for people who've worked in game dev to deal with. Funnily enough. Fuck. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. That's a big guy. It's even playing, like, music. Okay, but largely... This looks so much like a Rogue Town guy, though, Nil. Am I right? This looks like Rogue Town. There's gonna be one guy watching a VOD on YouTube in, like, 5 years who's like, oh my god, he knows! I'm surprised I haven't been made to do a commission for this guy, by the way. Are you seeing that shit? Are you seeing that shit? I'm a Noah, baby! I'll never do it again deliberately because I pressed the parry button by accident. I'm actually not used to how in this game you can only parry with certain shields instead of being able to just parry as a tool. That's still something I'm not used to because that's kind of funky. I know that's been a thing in Dark Souls forever, but that just is so crazy to me, like having the option to parry not be a thing. Better parry, one thing. Okay, maybe we can do this in better stealth, because I actually love stealth in an ARPG. There's a reason why I've played like 160 hours of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I don't think it's unbased of me to admit it. Okay, it'll knock you out of stealth after a backstab. Gape front ruins. Dun 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 dun. Ah, fuck. Doggy! Of course, it's a medieval RPG. You need to fight dogs. Two of them, huh? I'm not enjoying the lock-on. But you know why? Because I've been playing an MMORPG where you have like a really, really snappy tab lock-on. And I'm just trying to use that in my mind. Okay, I mean, we're actually gaming. Where did I leave my runes? I should probably get them, right? I actually completely forgot about that. No, I did not! Thank you for reminding me. They're called runes. But grace, the bonfires are grace, the runes are runes. I don't know about the runes yet. I like the idea. The bonfire equivalent in this game is rather than like these arbitrary things that kind of have some lore, but not really. It's a guiding hand. Very pro our kind of stories at the moment, Nil. We do like the idea of like the both kind and unkind hand of fate, you know? Almost making it a character into of itself. Of course, in this game, I'm pretty sure the Grace is actually a big titty mummy. Am I right about that? It's not like just some abstract force. It is actually a big titty mummy that everyone wants to fuck and or do cosplay of, but they do cosplay of it where they really airbrush their face. Because it's an anime game, and it's like, oh, okay, I mean... Sure. Pet peeve, pet peeve! Lamau, yeah, I called it. But to be fair, that's kind of just like vibes-based spoilers, plus... You know... I've played a game before. The vibes for Elden Ring are the kind of vibes I've liked in fantasy for a while, which is one of the reasons why I want to play it, right? grounded fantasy where, like, there is magic and fate and all of that, but it's fucked up and evil. Okay, actually pretty good. I was gonna say we lost some of our runes along the way, but no, we spent them, so actually we're completely fine. It's the best kind of big titty anime mommy. No, I like a character to have some reality to them. I don't mind an anime art style, and actually it could be great, but I like when they have a little crust, because characters and people have crust, you know. Strong foe ahead. Am I about to get kiboshed? Oh, I can't even open this. Yes, I can. From underneath. Ah, interesting, huh? I could have sworn I saw it wiggle. Am I going crazy? Okay. Use ashes of war to add ornaments to your new skills at sites of grace. Are these one use? It says it can only have one. So funny enough, this is very similar to how the MMO me and Nil have been playing when we've been playing City of Heroes. It plays very similar. Not one use, that's huge. Oh shit! Can I do that anywhere or just at crafting benches? And then what button will it be? Yeah, bonfire or blacksmith. Okay. I like that a lot. Because that's one of the things I like in Assassin's Creed right now is they have like abilities you can trigger and they're fun. Fuck that man. Okay, that's where Grace wants me to go. I see. I mean, how does this game work with particles turned down, I guess? The particles are pointing me in directions. Oh, maps are physical items you find in the environment. That's really cute, actually. That's really nice. I like that a lot. This is what I'm saying. I like the game now. I'm in the game. It's your left trigger. Oh, so it'll take this. Okay. Those big black carriages almost always have items. Oh, it's a carriage. I thought this was a building. Yeah, it's like a palanquin. Okay. The chest in it? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed that beforehand, because that is, it's in the background. Now, that's huge. Is it better than the one I have? Yes, but it's heavy. But I think heavy enough that we can deal with it. We don't have the strength required to use it though yet. We do like it heavy. I like a longsword in a game like this. So the Grace wants us to go this way. There's another. Is that the same tree that we saw back? Yeah, that is the same. So this way is kind of pointed at for going here. There's actually loads of these little Erd trees. So I'm going to imagine that's the Erd tree. He be Erding, right? And then over that way is the Omagerd tree. Someone's got to have done that, right? I'm not the first one who've done that. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, thank you, Grace. Are you two-handed? I'd be two-handing right now. Did two-handing change the strength requirements? What's happening? Oh, I'm getting a cutscene. Okay. If you two-hand it, I can wield it? I didn't remember that was a thing, honestly. Because that's crazy to me. But it makes a lot of sense. Actually would be a fun mechanic for tabletop RPGs. They got the sick cloak.
Traveler from beyond.
And they sound like they're 12 years old.
I am Melina.
You know, back in the day, you would have needed a whole dev team to just code the cloak. Oh, it's the person with the fucked up eye. But don't worry, it's fucked up for lore reasons.
I offer you an accord.
So these are the firekeepers.
The finger maidens.
The what?
They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you...
That makes sense, because they were talking about the guy being maidenless, so I guess if you are an adventurer, but the term adventurer doesn't exist, you're a tarnished. I don't know what that means. But it's probably the same as chosen undead. A tarnished needs a maiden, otherwise they are shit out of luck, right? I guess that's the idea, and it's going to be a bit like Dark Souls 3 in that there are other people going around doing basically the same thing as you. Hopefully one of them is a butch lesbian. Hopefully that's going to be how it turns out. Oh, every tarnish has to find their own. It's like Digimon. Okay.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace.
I mean, this is basically how it is in real life. If you have a soul bond with your waifu, you do get stronger when you are supping from their two fingers.
I bequeath to you this ring.
Yeah!
Use it. It will summon a torrent.
Okay, your horse is named. That's good to know.
My hand share them with me. Your
Great.
thoughts,
Okay. Awesome.
your ambitions.
This is awesome. Okay, and then you're whispering gently into my ear. It's all the people in real life who are actually maidenless were going crazy. Okay, so vigor is just HP. Endurance is stamina and equip load. Strength is strength. Did they get rid of one? It feels like there's one or two less stats than the other games. So we need 2 here. Oh, you can only actually afford 1 here. But then we can definitely use the sword two-handed. Which is what we want to do anyway. And then we're very close to the next one. If we just do this area again, we can do it. And use the spectral speed whistle. From pouch in the menu. See, I don't like all of these buttons are asking me for Y and something else. It doesn't work very well. Because there's so many commands already tied to Y on its own. So adding commands be Y and something else, I don't want that. I really don't want that. So if there's a way to disable that, I'm gonna look for that later. Oh, okay, the game told me. That's actually really nice of them. That's really nice of them. Fuck it, we ball. Are you in the right hand? What the fuck? How'd that happen? There we go. Whoa! Nice. Elden Crate. Ever played Armored Core? The controls are actually very similar. I think we've reached a point in gaming where any, like, action RPG has sort of similar vibes. You know what I mean? Pouch. How do you change what's in your pouch? Go back to the merchant church? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I can just teleport, can't I? Yeah, I know Armored Core's made by the same devs. I ain't crazy. Put a menu and use the D-pad? That ain't how it works. Is it one of these? Do I have to do it here? I have to do it here. Okay. That's not that bad. That could be worse. It could be worse. Oh no, I'm just getting used to how it controls. Some games, the controls click with me very, very... Oh, here's the thing. You know what I've been playing recently? Spider-Man 2. Controls have immaculate flow. This, a little stiffer, and, you know, they work on it, but I think it's built on a bit of a trouble. That's my boy. Hello.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished.
I'm surprised you showed up already. I thought you would be at least like an Act 2, baby.
To top a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter,
I haven't even mounted my horse yet.
Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth the spectral steed named Torrent.
I don't know. I've never used it before, lady. I've never used it before.
As I had hoped. I was
no, baby.
This
Drowning in maidens? Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, okay. Thank you. That's... Nice job, Kermit. Thank you. Nice job, Kermit. Thank you.
Tis a bell for calling forth.
So these cost mana. So even if you're not using special abilities, if you're not using whatever, you can have the mana. Will the spirits take aggro a little bit?
To do with as thou wishest.
Well, that's the thing, Sam. I play so many games because of the way my brain is. I bounce between them. So I played Spider-Man last night. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which has completely different controls to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So I'm screwed. If I ever press the wrong button, bear in mind, my baby brain is dealing with so many things. Okay, that's pretty huge. Okay, I'm down for some ash fuckery. These guys don't have weight, do they? No. They do cost a lot of FP. I actually can barely do these guys. These guys are chill, but my FP is... I have enough. I actually do have enough to summon them once. Okay, that's fine. And of course, John Dark Souls is going to be like, but you can't use summons. A lady with a fucked up face gave them to me. This is who they're simping over? Her face is really weird. Am I the only person who think her face is really weird? Her face is really weird. I kind of... FromSoft's always had a bit of a weird thing with faces. I think it's because they're, like, trying to do medieval fantasy, but anime, but it's rendered as if it's realism. I think that's where it struggles a bit.
Forgive mine intrusion. I doubt we shall again meet. How long will it be before the Tarnished tire of a basic...
Design is really sick. Bear in mind, the only way I've seen her for a long time has been through fan art. So I kind of expected her face to be different.
Well, you're back.
What did... Oh, I had to come back here to see the waifu, didn't I? Okay. Let's buy this as a less heavy shield. I like to have a less heavy shield just in case. And we can strengthen something. But the thing, I mean, we actually can't. But I kind of still want to strengthen like the regular longsword is the thing. Maybe later. But we should use this guy for a bit. The merchant is Santa Claus. The merchant is jolly old Kris Kringle. Sylvester Crystal. Okay, now I have my double jump. Huge tech. This is not a horse. This is a goat or an ox or something. When do I get the cool horse? That is true. I actually do fuck with a setting having a okay, that's how it works. having unique versions of horses because horses don't exist in that world. I'm actually cool with that. I forgot that I was cool with that temporarily. It's a spirit horse. So in the Miyazaki? It sounds like food. In the Miyazaki sense where, you know, spirits are like fucked up little Studio Ghibli guys. Who are like more animals than not. Which I do like. I do like that. I like that you have horse attacks too. Well, you're right. I do believe that horses are aliens. You draw a horse enough times, it's hard not to think that. I thought there'd be something up here. It sounds like there's something up here. But there isn't. Okay. Princess Mononoke. That's what I'm thinking of. It's just a bug. Oh, right. The stink. The stink! Bug. The fuck? Furies? From Warhammer Fantasy? Wait, do you guys spawn at night? Are you Stalfos? It's okay, I have a weird horse, and I'm ready to roll. Oh, okay. So there's a real incentive to keep exploring. That's one of the huge, like, not even issues with original Dark Souls. Like, that's just a thing. Oh, I can use my Spirit Bell now, huh? Sexy sword. Horse-based aliens in sci-fi. My sci-fi setting at the moment doesn't have sentient aliens. It only has animals. So far. But maybe humanity are the real aliens, right? Like, have you ever thought about that? Huh? You ever thought about that? Astrocorp, yeah, it's called Astrocorp. I'm very, very proud of it. I've actually been really enjoying writing the last couple of days, so I might work on it a little bit. Though playing this game might make me work on one of the other stories I'm doing, which is more fantasy. Man, you saw me, huh? Okay. Yeah, I've realized I really like reach weapons in ARPGs. It definitely is a setting that would have weird horses somewhere. I want some swamp stuff going on, but most of the world is a ice planet. I'm not really sure about ice horses, although Pokemon has a cool ice horse. Oh, now it's daytime. Does it always return to daytime when you respawn, or just sometimes? I want to do this a couple of times for practice. But if the combat in this game actually gets fun enough that I'm doing things for practice and just for fun, that's a huge sign for a Dark Souls. Huge, humongous sign. Yeah, the lock-on works really janky. I might have to not use it. What the fuck? Okay, so the stomp works very different than I expect. I thought it would do, like, AoE damage. Ooh, smithing stuff. For me? There's a day and night cycle. I kind of noticed that. I guess time is just going to pass when you pass out. There are AoE stomps. So what the hell does my stomp do? It looks like it's restoring, like, white energy. But I don't have any white energy! My white energy is... Ever since I took that arrow to the tape, my white energy has been... Oh shit, son. Ranged weapons. Fucked. It's been fucked. I've been fucked. So now the question is we can just kind of... Now we actually have tools. We can kind of go where we want. So we can go explore the Omagerd tree. You fucking saw me. He fucking... sniffed my asshole from all the way over here. Yeah, I see you. Oh, you're approaching me? I got my gubs. I'm gubbed up. He's gubbing up. Speaking of gubs, did you hear Games Workshop is going to be releasing a motivational book from the perspective of the orcs? Oh, there's a carriage! Called Words of War. This is not a joke, this is not a bit, this is real. Real content. It's so funny that they're like attacking me with like swings with a spear. So how do I know which enemies are going to restore a flask, or is it just kind of a thing you learn, or a slash crapshoot? Okay, a flail could go hard. A flail could go hard. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea, like, just vibe with the war. But, oh, I actually have souls. I should level up, shouldn't I? Then I can use this one-handed if I want, which would be nice. And I'm going to assume it's doing the Dark Souls thing of enemies respawn when you, sit at the Grace. You see a clearly connected group, they'll probably restore the flask. I mean, but... hello? There's a fucking Cacodemon here. Okay. Alright. Alrighty then. He's cacking up. He wants the world to cack. That's pretty funny in British, by the way. That's pretty funny.